Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between OnePlus Nord 2 5G versus Mi 11X. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, Nord 2 have triple camera setup, 15 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel of macro camera. Whereas 11X comes with triple camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera. So the winner here is 11X because it have low aperture which can take low noisy photos in low light conditions. And about the front camera of the devices, Nord 2 have 32 megapixel of wide camera, whereas 11X have 20 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have 32 megapixel of wide camera which can take high resolution of photos. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Nord 2 have dual LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas 11X have LED flash, HDR and panorama. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have dual LED flash. And about the video recording options in the devices, Nord 2 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 240 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, whereas 11X can record 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 240 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So the winner here is 11X because it can record slow motion video max at 960 fps. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Nord 2 have Android 11 support, on the other side 11X also have Android 11 support. So it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, Nord 2 have Oxygen OS whereas 11X comes with MIUI. So it's a tie because both of the user interface have different UI. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Nord 2 is powered by Dimensity 1200 5G based on 6nm processor, whereas 11X is powered by Snapdragon 870 5G based on 7nm processor. So the winner here is 11X because it have 5% faster processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, Nord 2 is packed with Mali G77, whereas 11X is packed with Adreno 650. So the winner here is 11X because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Nord 2 can clock at 3.0 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas 11X can clock at 3.2 GHz based on octa-core Cray chipset. So the winner here is 11X because it has faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, Nord 2 have two option 8 and 12 GB, whereas 11X also have two option 6 and 8 GB. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have high capacity of RAM. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Nord 2 comes with 128 and 256 GB of storage, whereas 11X have 128 and 256 GB. So I will call it a tie here because both of the devices have same read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, Nord 2 did not have any card slot, whereas 11X also did not have any. So it's a tie. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. Nord 2 have 6.43 inches of display. On the other side, 11X also have 6.67 inches of display. So the winner here is 11X because it have bigger screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, Nord 2 have approximately 85.8%, whereas 11X have 85.9%. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Nord 2 comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, 11X also have Full HD Plus display. So it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, Nord 2 have Fluid AMOLED display having 90Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 Plus support, whereas 11X have Super AMOLED display having 120Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 Plus support. So the winner here is 11X because it have 120Hz of refresh rate which makes transition more smoother. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. Nord 2 have 8.3 mm of thickness, whereas 11X have 7.8 mm of thickness. So the winner here is 11X because it have slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, Nord 2 comes with 189 grams of weight, whereas 11X have 196 grams of weight. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, Nord 2 have Gorilla Glass 5, whereas 11X have Gorilla Glass 5. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have same generation of glass which can provide same amount of durability. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Nord 2 have glass back with plastic frame, whereas 11X have glass back with plastic frame. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. Nord 2 have under display fingerprint scanner. On the other side, 11X have side mounted fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is 11X because it have physical scanner, which is faster than under display fingerprint scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, Nord 2 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas 11X have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity, compass and color spectrum. So the winner here is 11X. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Nord 2 have 4500 mAh of battery capacity, whereas 11X also have 4500 mAh of battery capacity. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approximately the same battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. Nord 2 have 65 watts of fast charging, whereas 11X have 33 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it can charge up a device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Nord 2 comes with stereo speakers, whereas 11X have stereo speakers too. So it's a tie here. And about the headphone jack of the devices, Nord 2 did not have any 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas 11X also did not have. So it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Wi-Fi, AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, but 11X have 6th generation of Wi-Fi, which provides more coverage area and more speed. So the winner here is 11X. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, Nord 2 have 5.2 generation of Bluetooth, whereas 11X have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have new generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. Nord 2 have dual band 8 GPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS and other chips, whereas 11X have dual band 8 GPS, GLONASS, BDS and NAVIC. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have more chips than 11X. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, Nord 2 comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas 11X have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support. So again, it's a tie. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, Nord is around $300 whereas 11X is available from $400. In the Indian market, Nord 2 have starting range from 28,000 rupees, whereas 11X is available from 28,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera, the winner here is 11X. In the performance, the winner here is 11X. In the display, the winner here is 11X. In the body segment, it's a tie. In the features of the device, the winner here is Nord 2. In the communication chips, the winner here is 11X. And about the prices, the winner here is 11X. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far. And let me know in the comment below what do you think which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what you thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.